Hello everyone, welcome to lesson 2 in Microsoft Excel, and today we're going to start looking at creating or opening a workbook. Now, like I said in lesson 1, that Excel files are called workbook or spreadsheet, and whenever you want to start creating a workbook, you want to work on Excel, you need to create a new workbook. So you can either create a new workbook with a blank or a template, or using a template. But for the sake of this lesson, we are going to start from scratch with blank workbook. Now, if you want to open a new blank workbook, you simply come here, File, with your Backstage. You come to Backstage, New. Then see, these are templates here. These are templates that you can use and edit. But let's start with blank workbook. So you simply click on it to open it. Alright, so now we have opened our blank workbook. Now you may have a document that you already been working on, and you want to open it. You can open an existing workbook by coming to your Backstage. That is, if you have a document already that you want to open, or someone send a document to you and you want to work on it, you simply come to File to open an existing workbook. Then you click on Open. Alright, so if you have the document here, you will see it here. But if you know that it is in a folder in your system, so you simply go to browse, then you locate the folder, and where the workbook is, then you do what? You open it. You click on it twice to open it. Alright, so now that is how to open an existing one. If you want to open a new, you go to New. If you want to open an existing one, you come to Open. Now let's talk about how to pin a workbook. Suppose you have many workbook that you have worked on, and many of them, but you have one particular one that you always use daily, and you don't want it to stay at the bottom of, you want it to remain at the top. There's a way you pin it. You pin. So let's say we are in this document and you want to pin a workbook. You go to your Backstage by clicking File, Backstage, then this Open, then this one. Then once you hover your mouse on any one of them, you will be able to do it, to pin. You see a pin. You see a pin here, and you can click on this pin to pin it. You can say pinned. It has been pinned at the top. So this one will remain, or you can pin more than one. All this one will remain at the top, no matter how many workbook you have been working on. This one will remain at the top. Now let's now talk about, I told you we have templates. So a template is a pre-designed spreadsheet you can use to create a new workbook quickly. These are templates. They are pre-designed spreadsheet that you can use to create a new workbook quickly. You simply just select the one you need. Instead of choosing this blank workbook, you simply click on any one you need. So let me try this billing statement, or let's try this one, sales report. Simply click on it to open it, and you can edit. So, but for the sake of this tutorial, then we are going to use blank so that we can start from scratch. Now in Microsoft Word, we talk about compatibility mode. The same thing on this. Now what is compatibility mode? Compatibility mode means that whenever someone sends a workbook to you and the person I'm using 2016 Excel now, but the person used 2007. If I open and the person send it to me, if I open it with 2016, it will show compatibility mode here because the versions are not the same. If the versions are the same, it will not show. Now, if the versions are not the same, or I'm using 2007 or 2018 and the person used 2016 to do it, compatible mode will show. Alright, now what do we mean by compatibility is that some features, some tools here will not be active because they are not in the 2007 version. New tools are already here, but they are not in 2007 version, so they will not show. So if you want to make use of most of the tools and you want them to be active, you need to convert your workbook. So let's assume I've opened this document now. The person sent to me and the person used 2007 to do it. So what I need to convert is go to your backstage, which is file, then click on invoke. So